Joe here with the RideShare Guy, and today we're going to demo the Lyft driver app. And really quickly, you can get 50% off our Maximum Ride Sharing Profits course when you use the promo code RSG50, and the link to this course will be in the pinned comment and the description. So this is what the home screen looks like. If I zoom out on the map a little bit, you can see that there's per ride bonus amounts for specific areas. And if I were to go online right now, you can see I unlocked a $2.75 bonus. And that $2.75 bonus amount will be attached to the next request that I receive. To go offline, we'll just slide that bottom bar up and select go offline. Alright, if you slide up that bottom bar, you can see some information here. At the top, you can see I'm offered a $55 ride challenge bonus if I complete 50 rides, and that ends on Monday. And if we select that, you can see in addition to that $55 bonus, if I were to complete 10 more rides on top of the 50, I would get a $25 bonus. And then if I were to complete 15 more rides on top of the 60, I would get an additional $50 bonus. We'll close out of here. If we select that Stay Silver, this is where you can see your current Lyft rewards status. Below that, you'll see a graph of predicted demand throughout the day. And below that, it's showing that there will be high demand at US Bank Stadium from 1:40 to 3:10 for an event. And if you select See Full Schedule, if you select that Scheduled Rides, this is where you can see rides that have been scheduled by passengers, and you can accept these rides in advance and add them to your queue. And also in here, if you scroll down, you can see any bonuses or high demand predictions. And if you keep scrolling down, you can see future days and other bonuses and high demand predictions. We'll go back. Alright, I'm going to slide this bar down. On the bottom right there, if you select that toggle, this is where you're given a few options. If you select location filters, this is where your ride filters are. If you select the stay within area filter, you can set a radius, and any request and the drop-off will be within that radius. And if you do choose to set this filter, you can leave it on for up to 3 hours. Also in the filters, there's the destination filter. If you select that, you can set this filter to only receive requests towards a specific destination. You also have drop-off area settings. You can see the drop-off area within the medium setting. If you go to the small setting, you can see that drop-off area. And if you go to the large setting, you can see that drop-off area. There's also the arrive on time filter. You can set a specific time that you'd like to arrive at a destination, and you will receive requests in that direction to try and get you to that destination around that time. And as far as these filters, you're only allowed 2 sessions per day. So once you set one of these filters, if you receive a ride request while that filter is on, that is considered an active use of one of those filters. Again, with stay within area, you're allowed to use that for 180 minutes. So conceivably, you could use 2 stay within area filters within the day for about a 6-hour period, 2 180-minute periods. And with the destination filter, I've typically found that I've been allowed to stay in destination mode for up to an hour. Alright, back to the home screen. If we select that top right bell icon, this is where you can see any notifications or updates. Alright, now if we select that top middle portion, this is where you can see your earnings for the week. If we select that See Weekly Breakdown, this is where you can see the details of your earnings. Also, if you ever want to look up a specific ride that you've given, you can select that See All Activity area. And here's where you can scroll through all of the rides that you've given throughout the week. If you want to select a specific ride, you just select that one, and you can see the details of that specific ride. Also, if you ever want to cash out at any time, you can just select that cash out button. And here's where you can get Express Pay, and there is a fee attached of 85 cents to every single one of these cash outs. Alright, if we select that top left clipboard icon, at the top there you'll see your profile picture. Below that you can see your lifetime rides, your current rating, and also the amount of time that you've driven for Lyft. In that More Ways to Earn section, if you select Scheduled Pickup, this is another way to look at those scheduled pickups that riders have scheduled in advance. And again, you can add any of these rides to your queue if you'd like to. Below that is the Refer a Driver area. This is where your personal invite code is, and if you want to refer drivers to the Lyft platform, you can send them this code and you can receive a bonus once they complete a certain amount of rides. Alright, now if we select that Vehicles and Devices area, this is where you can manage your vehicles. You can also schedule a vehicle service here, or if you have a Lyft amp, this is where you go to connect that. If we select the Feedback and Rewards area, we'll select Your Feedback. This is where you can see your rating, any passenger compliments that you've received, or any passenger feedback. If we select Lyft Rewards, this is where you can see your driver rewards status. Alright, if we select that account area, here's where you can edit any personal info, any payment and tax info. You can access and update any and all of your documents. You can also edit your driver app settings here, or you can look at your driver dashboard if you'd like to. If we select that support and safety area, this is where you can get any help if you need it, or you can also go to the Learning Center for tutorials. And at the bottom there, you can log out of the driver app here if you'd like to. Alright, let's go online. You can see it says that I am online. Looks like I have received a request. And here are the upfront details that you'll see when you do receive a request. You can see the upfront fare of the ride is $10.55, and the rider has a 5.0 rating. The distance to the pickup location is 3 minutes and 0.6 miles. And then the distance from the pickup location to the drop-off location is 17 minutes and 12.6 miles. There's also some additional information on the bottom there saying that this is an airport drop-off. And on the map, you can see that the pickup location is a purple outlined circle, and then the drop-off location is a pink outlined circle. And I'm actually going to decline this ride because I don't feel it's priced properly, so I'm going to select that X on the top right there. Alright, now I've received another request. You can see the upfront fare is $4.33. The passenger has a 4.8 rating. The distance to the pickup location is 4 minutes and 1 mile. And then the distance from the pickup location to the drop-off location is 9 minutes and 4.1 miles. Again, on the map, the pickup location is the purple outlined circle, and then the drop-off location is the pink outlined circle. This ride isn't priced great, but I'm still going to accept it because it's shorter and it leaves me near a downtown area. I'm going to accept it by selecting the accept button at the bottom there. Immediately you'll be given the option to navigate, and if you select the navigate button, it will open your default navigation option. And you can also open your default navigation option if you select that navigate button in the bottom right of the map there. My default navigation option is Google Maps, but this is a pretty straightforward route, so I'm just going to use the Lyft in-app navigation that they provide. You also have more options if you toggle up the bottom bar. Here you can still see the upfront fare information. This ride is $4.33. You also can see the pickup location address and the drop-off location address. And you can also cancel the ride from here or contact the passenger if you'd like to. Also, if you do want to turn off back-to-back ride requests, which are requests that you receive while you're in your current ride, you can do that here by tapping to turn off ride requests. And when you arrive at the passenger's pickup location, you do have to tap that arrive button. And Lyft passengers have up to 5 minutes to come outside before you can cancel a ride and receive a cancellation fee. And when you want to start a ride, you just slide that purple circle with the arrow in it to the right. I'm just going to navigate using the automatic Lyft in-app navigation that they provide. If you ever do need to edit the destination, you can just slide up that bottom bar, select that More button, and there's the Edit Destination option. And when you arrive at the passenger's drop-off location, you'll just slide that purple circle with the arrow in it to the right. You then have the option to rate the passenger if you'd like to, and then really quickly you're showing your ride earnings on that ride again. And really quickly, here's what a back-to-back request will look like. This is when you receive your next ride request while you're still in your current ride. You have all of the information in the middle of the screen there. There's a $3 ride bonus attached to this ride. It only shows you the durations to the pickup and drop-off locations, not the mileage. But you can see the duration to the pickup location is 3 minutes, and then the duration from the pickup location to the drop-off location is predicted to be 16 minutes. The upfront fare is $12.11, including bonuses. And if you want to add these rides to your queue, there's nothing you have to do. You just let it be added to your queue. But if you don't want it added to your queue, you just select this decline option. And again, if you don't want to receive these back-to-back ride requests, you can always turn requests off while you're in a current ride. And lastly, when you're navigating to a passenger on the map, you can still see the route to the drop-off location if you want to. If you just pinch the map, that pink outline is the predicted route to the drop-off location. And that's it. If you have any questions, please leave those in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and drive safe. Thanks.